So if you're interested in growing in containers and never planting in the ground, you can keep them over the winter. And it's important to take a look at overwintering in those northern states when the temperatures get too cold. Because in a container, when temperatures freeze, the container and the roots in them will freeze as well, killing the plant. Something that can also happen is maybe you buy your trees in and you're planning to plant, but just the time doesn't work out, and instead you need to plant in spring. There's a few steps you can take to make sure that the trees stay healthy. So one thing you can do, and what we recommend most, is just bring them into an unheated garage or a garden shed, somewhere indoors where the temperatures are anywhere from 45 to 30 degrees, maybe a little colder, as long as the temperatures aren't so cold that the roots are going to freeze in the pot. Bring them indoors, and the unheated garage will allow your tree to go dormant, meaning that it will require very little water to stay indoors over the winter time. And something to look at is to make sure they don't get too dry. It's possible that your trees may dry out, especially if they stay non-dormant for a few months before going dormant in a little bit of a warmer shed. So make sure to check the moisture levels. You don't want them too moist, you don't want them too dry, but bring them indoors, and then when spring rolls around, you can bring them back outside. Another thing you can do is heal your trees. You can dig a hole in the ground and actually bury the pot under the ground, called healing. And this protects the frost that's above ground, and it keeps it in that semi-warm topsoil. And that's another strategy you can use to keep your trees protected over the winter time. And this is a good way to just keep everything healthy over the winter, bring them back out, and they should continue on producing fruit.